Today we're going to be doing a kimono. And a kimono, if you don't know what a kimono is, check it out on Pinterest or maybe other sources or Google it or whatever. Um, but now in the real life, the kimono has and also here when you drawing it out, the front pattern piece and the back pattern piece. Now the sleeves are not the typical satin sleeves, okay? Those sleeves that we draw that are separate and we attach it to the garment, they're satin sleeves. The sleeves, they're drafted with the garment. So I'll show you. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go to our 3D window here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise her arms a bit. So here you click on avatar, click on skeleton, and here you can simply click on this point that represents the joint here, and you manipulate the gizmo in order to move her arms a little way up here like that. And I'm going to do it for the other arm too. If you notice in the 2D window, it's going. Okay, so that's it for now for this skeleton here part of it. Avatar, click on skeleton again, and we can go out of that. Now, there are different ways to draw this kimono, many different ways. But I'm going to try to show you a way that's simple. I'm going to show you something that I haven't taught before. So we go up to our pen tool here. We select our pen tool and we left click once. We left click again. And what we want is we want a curvature here. So we want to turn this straight line. Up to now, we've been just clicking and getting straight lines. We want to have it curved. So what you want to do, we click, you hold on Control, click again, and here you see our line becomes all curved. Okay, so I'll show you again. Control Z, Control Z. I'm going to undo the operation here. We go again. Okay, here, the midpoint, left click. We can go here, we click again, hold on Control, we do another point. So the point before this was this point here, we hold Control, before we held on Control, it's where the curved line is going to form. Okay, and then you go. Now if you want to go back to a straight line, you release the Control key and you just you click, you go this and you go straight line, just left click and you go back to your straight lines. So let's go. We can do it around here. Press Control, click. Here we're going to start curving. Okay, this was the last dot. We're going to start curving. Control, we're curving some more. Okay, and we're going more. Control. Now take your finger off the Control, click once. Okay, we're going straight line again. And we're going straight line. Now this is very messy, but we're gonna fix that. So here we go straight line and we go and we click and here we ended up with this kimono, the quartered pattern of the kimono. Now this fabric here, default fabric, I had brought in my pattern. This was something I had done in Photoshop some time ago. So I'm not sure if I don't think it's seamless. So, but because it's attractive, I wanted to show you how you can apply attractive prints. So here it looks like a mess. But we're going to fix this. And by now you know what to do to fix this. You're going to be Jocelyn with the edit pattern and the edit curve tool. So what we can do is we can lengthen this. So we click on the edit pattern and we pull it down here a bit. You can hold down shift to guide you even better. Because when you hold down shift, remember there are guidelines and you go straight in a straight line. Okay, we can put the length up to here, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Now here in many kimonos, you have this arm, this section here, very it's lower. Some of them are higher. This is very high, and we can make it lower. We have the sleeves. We can flare the sleeves more or whatever. So let's begin. Now here you want to remove this curve so we can convert it right away to a curve point. No problem. Now here too we can convert it to a curve point. Now here we can flare it, so we can just left click and drag and just flare this a bit. You can flare it as much as you want to. Do it up this way for design, and it's like that. So that's really flared. Now here we can even make it a bit tight fitted if you want. And if you want, you can just select these points easily by doing this. You select this one, hold on shift, select the other one, right click, and you can convert them to curve points. And they're converted. Now you could have done that with this one too. But let's see if we want this to be a little bit lower. So here, the styling here, because when you style this, this is a quarter of the pattern. If you don't want to style anymore, you can just do the symmetric pattern, or you can easily unfold it. So let's see. I'm going to maybe go to the edit arc, and I'm going to click on this and see where it's going to go here. So we're doing some experiments here to see, and I think that looks okay. I can then click on this one here, this point. Okay, I'll go to the edit pattern tool, click on this point here. I can bring it in a little, like, well, no, bring it up a little like that. And I can sort of adjust this part here with the um, edit arc tool. So with the edit arc tool, not the edit arc tool, the edit curve tool. With the edit curve tool, we can fine tune, do some fine adjustments here, like that. So remember, you can really play around with these tools. Now, this part here, I can really bring it down. Now, how do you do this? So you see these points here. Okay, edit pattern. Okay, we got rid of that because they were for the edit curving tool. You can add another point here. So we go up to this part here, add point, and we can do like, you can add it like here. And you can also choose the edit pattern tool to sort, okay, but selecting only this one to bring it down. Okay, so it's come down a bit. Now, what you can do, you see how it's all the way down here. If you want to shape the arm, shape the sleeve, that is, a little better, we can also manipulate this point here. You can do like that, more or less. So here we're shaping. Now, if, for example, you think, oh, this is just too big up this way, up here, that is, you can just bring it down a little bit, like that. Okay? So we can do like this. We bring it down a little bit like that. Okay, it's not going. Good. And here we have a quarter of the pattern. Now we can start and doing the symmetric pattern with seam. Okay. And we can draw a rectangular box over it, copy and paste. So Control C, Control V. And here we have our back piece. You can right click, flip it horizontally, and here we can put it to the back. Now let's try to put it in position so that you wouldn't have too many problems with the arm, with the sleeve, that is. So we're going to do segment sewing. Okay. You could have eliminated some points, but that's okay. Just have some extra sewing to do. Okay, simulate. And here we have our garment, but we really have to adjust it. So what you do, you go up to the select move tool, because many times you're going to have to adjust the garments. And what you could do is just pick each individual pattern piece, move it one of the ways, not all the time. You can just move it, move this into position. Let's try to simulate again to see if that's better. Okay. Let's see, it's getting better. Yes. Okay, so that's all fitted. Don't mind the shadows in this pattern piece because this was something I had played around with. Okay, let's go again. And in this piece here, we just okay, simulate, and no, everything's good. Okay, so we adjust it a bit. Okay, yes, over here. That's cool. Okay. So here we have the front and the back. So this is the way you do a basic kimono. And of course, you can flare the bottom even more. For example, I'll show you how to do that. So in one of the previous lessons, I had shown you the moving distance. So this is just practice, extra practice. Now remember, there is a symmetry here. So what I do on one, it's going to reflect on the other. Before we do anything, let's just get rid of some of these points here. Let's convert this to curve point and convert this again. And we can, well, I don't know if I like this area here, the way it's falling here. So what we can do, I'm just going to, yeah, I can just adjust it with the edit curve. Okay, too many curves to adjust. Look at that. Of course, you can delete them, but I'm just going to concentrate on this area here. Like that. Okay, like that. It's that maybe a little better. No. Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe like that is okay. Then we go to the other one and we just, without being all precise in this section here, we just take it in a bit. Okay, like that. We simulate. Okay, and already we know that it looks better in this section. I'm going to show you how to sort of work with this print in a little while because it's like really in your face. So what we can do is we can just lower the neckline a bit, the front neckline. So with the edit pattern tool, you can do like this. You can hold on shift if you want. And we've lowered it a bit. You can also make a collar for this kimono, but no, we're not going to do that today. Um, so yes, I wanted to show you the moving distance. And the moving distance, just a recap, a short recap. So here we can just click on this point here. Now, while we're moving it, we hold down shift. Okay, we're moving it along this line. Right click and just write in the amount you want it moved by. So we'll put 9 and fine. So it moved it by 9 centimeters. Now we'll do the same for this. You click on this point, make sure, hold down shift, move it along, okay? Right click while you're doing that, and we do 9, and it's okay. Simulate, and here it's a bit wider. I think it looks better that way. So now let's just mess with the print. Now let's go to the edit texture tool so that we can work with this print. So we're going to click on our assets, edit texture, and we can begin. So we click on a part here of the garment, and let's see, we can do, okay, if we make it longer, how does it look? If we make it shorter, how does it look? Here, if we make it a bit wider, like that, how does it look? Or we can bring it in a little, like this, and make some very interesting shadows. So that looks really interesting to me. Don't know about you. So I think I like it. So I'm going to just simulate here. Okay. And here she is. Let's just click here, up here on the 3D window, and we'll show. Okay, here she is. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.